I'm going to do something today that I've never done before and don't plan on making a habit of doing, which is to promote the web host that's currently hosting Kia Sigma Delta. Now, I'm not doing that because they're offering affiliate commissions, although the commissions are welcome. No, because it's not the first web host I've used that have commissions. Nor am I doing it because I think they're the absolute best web host. The best doesn't exist. It depends on your needs. No, I'm doing it because I've been through a lot of different hosts and I'm very happy with this one. It's working well, the customer service is great, and it's at a price that's affordable for a little business like mine. For those who are impatient, before I get into why, the service is Cloudways. It's an interesting one in that your website is hosted on another company's servers. For example, you can choose DigitalOcean or Linode, and I can't remember the other options. And they have a software layer that's built on top to make installing and maintaining your website easy. There's a link below. Full disclosure, it is an affiliate link, so I do get commissions from it. And if you're watching this before 5 November, you can get a discount for the first few months. To understand why I'm happy with this one, I think it's worth going through the history of some of the other web hosts that I've used. So the first time I put a website up, this was HDR Lab, my private website. It was with a shared host that had way too many websites on the same server, which meant that if any one of them got a lot of traffic, everything slowed down. Not good. It was very cheap though, but yeah. Not good. With Kia Sigma Delta, I think I decided, you know what, I want the website to work as fast as possible, so I got a VPS, a virtual private server. And sure enough, having my own website as the only website on that server certainly made it faster. But oh my goodness, the installation and the maintenance was a pain because it all fell on my shoulders, especially the email. That was a nightmare to set up, and not something I wanted to repeat. So I think with that one, what happened was they had rather poor customer service. I think they outsourced it to some other country, cheap labor, poorly trained, and also some questionable business practices. So they actually lost the KiaSigmaDelta.com domain for me by failing to pay the registrar, even though I'd paid my fees. So when I left that one, I think I dodged the bullet because a few months later they got into the news for all the wrong reasons. After that, I moved on to a host that I was initially quite satisfied with. So it was they guaranteed, I had to pay more for it, but they guaranteed that there were a low number of websites on the same server, so the speed wouldn't be impacted too much. Their customer service was initially very good, but eventually they had two sides. So they had web hosting and they had cloud computing hosting. And the cloud side was making them a lot more money, and that was their focus. And that became clear as their customer support and the issues built up over time. And I think they eventually sold the web hosting part off, or spun it off into a completely separate organization. So I moved on from that. I can't remember if there were any others in between, but then eventually went on SiteGround. Now I have to say SiteGround is pretty good. Their customer service is pretty good. Their system's easy to use. The reason why I left them is because they neglected to tell me that the discount I got was only for the first year, and then the price hike at that point was like, ouch, just way too much. It's like, no, it's good, but I can't afford it at this stage. Right? The price just shot up. So eventually I was like, I don't want to go back to a VPS where I have to maintain the email server, although I can host the email server on another machine, on a different service, of course, where I have to maintain everything myself. So Cloudways was a good intermediate. They're very good, especially because, as with most of these web hosts, if you need to set up something like a WordPress site, you can click a button and type a few things in and basically have it up and running. Their system's quite easy to use. The performance is pretty good, and their customer service is very good as well. Now, I must say, if you need to host custom software, for example, you're writing a SaaS app, then I don't think Cloudways is a good choice. You should probably go straight for a hosting provider like DigitalOcean or Linode, or there's hundreds of others, including specialist ones like Heroku. But if you're hosting a website, especially something like WordPress, it's a good choice. I'm very happy with them, at least for now. That so far, since switching to them, which has been, I think that happened last year, everything's been smooth. Again, there's a link through to them below. If you watch this before the 5th of November, there's a discount that you can get for the first few months if you're looking for it. I have to advise you, though, I'd be irresponsible not to. Look around, shop around, have a look what else is on offer, because what works best for me right now may not be best for you. For me, it's good performance, good customer service at a price that a little business like mine can manage. Your situation may be different. You may have different needs. So yeah, look around, but I think Cloudways is worth considering. That's it for now. Next week we'll be back to more technical content, but I thought this was bringing up because, as I say, I'm happy with them. It's Cloudways is worth considering, and they have a discount on right now. So if that looks good to you, check it out.